were open. The chains were broken. The bonds were set free. But that is not the miracle of the verse. That is not the miracle of the verse. The miracle of the verse is the fact that it is Paul and Silas who are singing. It is and the jailers who are with Paul and Silas were listening. They're not singing, they're not praying, but they're listening. But the outcome of the prayer and the singing of Paul and Silas, singing about the resurrected Jesus Christ, that outcome benefits the ones who are listening in the jail cell, that they are bonds, that they are chains, that the door is open for them. Then when you sing, how do you sing for yourself? When we say it is music day, how do you not know the struggles of the person next to you? There is liberation that is needed. Songe, silapa, we are in cages. We are singing a song in our cages to set us free. But please, do not restrict your song to yourself alone. We are listening. And to prove this point, and the jailer, so the keeper of the jail, wabona ukuba it is opened, and he thought to himself that Mateli Bantine, and you would have to think that because these jailers, they do not believe, so they see an exit, so they must leave, but they do not leave. Then the man who is the jailer says to himself, he wants to kill himself. Uvela leaves from Paul that says, do not hurt yourself. We are all here. That is the liberation we need. When we sing our songs, dear Christian, it cannot be that we are not saying to each other, hold on, we are here. But we want encouragement so that we can sing an everlasting song that does not end. A song that speaks of the greatness and the works of God. Finally, Revelation, they read Revelation with an insecurity. I call it biblical insecurity. And the reason I call it biblical insecurity, it is not because it's your fault. It's because how it was taught. We have been taught to fear revelations. We look at the images of revelations and we think to ourselves, Suika. Itilandau Uguba, he is going to prepare a plague. And he is putting this plague on earth. But when they read that verse, will come to a point that says, oh, Bawo, I do not want a plague upon my life. I do not want to be the recipient of the plagues that is coming upon. I say to you, Sungama Mosifaka. Sungama Mosifaka. Because that's your insecurity speaking. Read the text. The text is not saying that the plagues are for the people. But the text is saying it is for the beast. And the beast image and the number of the beast. To understand the beast, you must come to Revelation 14. And when you read Revelation 14, then you understand the breaking down from the dragon down to the beast itself. Babylon has fallen. Now let me tell you something. There's no Babylon today. There is no Babylon today. It's only a historical figure. But the idea of Babylon is true. Because Babylon is a system. The beast is the system. So now, according to American interpretation, because American interpretation is devoid of the African experience. You need to understand the beast in the context of you as an African, which is a system. And that context to you as an African speaks to the undocumented and unfiguring inequality in this country. It speaks to the poverty levels in this country. It speaks to officials in government who steal from the poor. See the injustice on the three levels of your life. Look at it from a micro point of view. And that is to say, which is around where? In the context of what is happening in the country. In the context of what is happening in the world. Don't run. Don't run yet to that American interpretation. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm saying when you look at the beast in your time, understand that it's a system. To the people, he says that if any of you is looking for rest, come unto me, and I will give you what? Rest. But then he says, when he calls the people, he calls the two groups of people. He says, the people that are what? The first that are heavy laden. And he says, the second, the people that are what? That are heavy. Because who are heavy laden, who